Did I say that really quickly? So, welcome back. And today I have on this dry ass wig. But don't worry about this dry wig, bitch, because we got another wig coming. Yes, it's going to be shipped out on Monday, which happens by Wednesday. Anyway, I want to start this off by saying I love my people. And let me say this too. Excuse the little background and everything from the bed to the wall to the windows to the floor. Excuse all that. The bed is not made up. You see the little pillow over there. Bitch, we got to throw that pillow out. And it was pee peed on that pillow. He peed on that pillow, y'all. This motherfucker right here. You see this? You see this nigga right here? He peed on that pillow. Oh, I got to tell you something too. And then, of course, like I said, excuse all this, y'all. We here doing our thing, honey. This is one of our oils, honey. One of our oils melting together, honey. Anyway, so excuse all this time, y'all. Normally I do my little, let me go ahead and take this off because it's going to be a little bit of a distraction. So, anywho, so this is what we're going to start off with. Okay, so excuse the video that I did the other day, and I'm going to be here a little short, last night actually, or the night before last night. So, girl, listen, I was trying to do everything in one time. I said, listen, let me just jump over here, and I called myself getting on here, and there was just a lot going on, y'all. You know, there's this guy who I've been knowing for probably about 6 years now, who, just a little side note, because I know people are going to know. So there's this guy I've been knowing for about 6 years now, and I tell you guys, I'm not looking for a relationship. The relationship I'm looking for right now is securing the bags so that way my future and the future of my descendants, whether they're going to be, from my mates, from me, it doesn't matter. They're also going to be secured. Okay. So that's what I'm focused on. I'm not worried about no dick or no, I'm not worried about that. So this guy, he always, we got a lot of comments too. He lost his brother, but it's so odd because something is going on with this motherfucker. And he's a Cancer too. He's a Cancer man, to where it's like he comes and goes in seasons. Like he'll contact me every day, y'all. Like text me, blow me up, right? And then he'll be like, just weird bipolar shit. We'll keep it at that. So Wednesday, things got a little out of hand. I caught myself, trying to meet up with him. And it went from a lunch session to let me go home with you to, oh my God, why you got to treat me like this? I should be able to see you every day when I want to. Just some weird shit, y'all. So this was Wednesday. So he caught himself calling me on Friday, which he was blowing me up, y'all, from like 9 p.m. until 2 a.m. Just some weird shit, y'all. Just some weird fucking shit. And that's why I say right here, this is why you got to stay protected in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Because, bitch, people are crazy. And I don't want to give people the wrong impression, because people, that's what I tell you, when I go out, I try to dress as raggedy as possible, and it's a little hard because I feel like when you dress good, you get good teeth, like free gas, people hold the door for you, you get your dinner paid for, all that good stuff, but I don't want to give them the illusion that, anyway, I want to keep them thinking that I'm a bummy ass bitch. But it does not work because people still pay attention and and you're not from here. No. So anyway, it just up a lot of bullshit, y'all. And I was just a little frustrated because I was so tired. Like now I'm tired, but I'm fighting through it. I was so tired. I drove probably about 9 hours that day. I'm relaxing and he just kept blowing me up. So it's kind of like, now I feel like you're trying to control me and what I do and where you at and can we, like, bitch, my motherfucking business. I was just so irritated, y'all. So part of me for going crazy, for those who, dealt with that. A lot of y'all know me, so I'm like that. But let me apologize for the new subscribers and those of you who are going to get in on the new that we're doing. So now going into that, shout out to those of you who joined. the necromancy class, right? I was going to call it something cute too, because y'all know I hate using stereotypical words, like they call it meditation. I'm going to add the meditation of the galactic warriors or something. I'm going to add a little T on it. But so shout out to those of you who joined the necromancy class. That class is going to be very exciting because you guys are going to get a lot of information. And most of you have paid for the resurgence level. Come on in here, where it's going to be some lively. And also, this is the month of the celebration of the dying of the sun. So there's a lot of good stuff out there that is creepy and just whoo. So maybe even those who got the resurgence, maybe it's going to be a live session, in some hunted territory. You never let the left hand know what the right hand is doing. So, we got to keep that for those who join. But either way, shout out to you guys. And like I said, we're going to be going over a lot of stuff in that class. And for those of you who, were not able to join the resurgence level, but you got the level, you're still going to get some good tea. Resurgence people get to ask questions though. Like something about doing like a live meeting, maybe for like an hour or two, possibly in a hunted place. Cause I told y'all we're doing some stuff behind the scenes, which I will talk about in another video. But listen, you guys, Spirit has been answering some deep, I'm just getting chills right now because I'm experienced with spiritual energy and manipulating and all that good stuff. But Spirit blows my mind. And I tell you guys, like, I just told one of my friends, like, starting Monday until whenever, because of course I don't like to tell people what I'm doing. I'm going to really fully devote myself to certain things and go through a whole process again, like kind of like what I did a couple of weeks ago, because I feel like Spirit is everything to me. Like without spirituality, bitch, dead, prison, or on my way. On my motherfucking way. When I say on my way, bitch, I would have been flipping up, blah, blah, blah. And to even go into that too, because people, they don't think that I understand the struggles. Because of course, going into when I go in on, people, and I talk about people being criminals and stuff, people are like, bitch, this bitch coming for people and thinking she all that. And I tell people, like, I grew up in the ghetto. I grew up in the motherfucking ghetto, okay? I grew up around gangsters, bitch, Bloods and Crips and Vice Lords and all that good stuff. I got family all over the world that comes out here. And so, like I said, I grew up around that stuff. I grew up around drug dealing, gang banging, all that good stuff, okay? Never prostitution, but I'm sure one of my people were definitely a pimp. But going into that, so I know the life, right? And this is why I consciously said, and of course it could have been, the ancestors talking to me, but I consciously said, bitch, I don't want that life. Like, I don't want to be, oh yeah, I got released yesterday, bro. Like, I don't want that. I don't want that. I wanted a life that was worth living for. Bam. I want a life that was worth living for. So I invested myself or invested my resources into bettering myself. And that's what I did. And I tell people it's a struggle every day, because going into my ancestry and going into my family on both sides, and even on both sides, the patriarchal and the matriarchal of both of my parents, my ancestors were warriors. As I said before, they fought, they conquered, they destroyed, they fucked shit up. And it trickled into our current generations, to where that's why I have a lot of relatives who were caught up in stuff, and some are no longer here. And of course, it could have been a backlash from that. But either way, I just didn't want that for my life. And so, your DNA is calling for you to jump off. Somebody say something to you, what, bitch? Meet me outside. And like I said, I didn't want that, because nowadays, and going into this too, because like I said, I have relatives who are no longer here. I have two cousins that I can remember from my generation that passed away while they were teenagers. One of them was a supposed, mistaken identity stuff, but I won't go into that. But the other one, he actually was supposed to be fighting someone because supposedly he had sex with someone's baby mama. And they were like, let's meet up and square off. And my cousin showed up, and my cousin whooped his ass. And because the guy didn't want to seem like a loser, You know how that goes. The guy pulled out a gun and shot my cousin point blank in front of people. So of course he was caught. He was locked up. And he's serving life behind bars now. But going into that, like I said, if my cousins would have had that higher voice to say, "Bitch, get it together," because then people fought with their hands. Back in the day. We'll say before the 80s. But nowadays, bitch, it's the motherfucking gun. I would have been saying early 2000s, it was still fist fighting, but everybody and their mama was jumping in. And maybe because I grew up with a lot of Asians and Hispanics and black folks and oaky white people. I don't know. But bitch, everybody was jumping in. Okay, bitch. Mama, daddy, uncle, grandma, girl, I kid y'all not. I remember this in particular. This Asian guy named Bobby. Bitch, he was calling people niggas, right? And then he started switch up nigga. Then he went away from nigga to, Nigger. Bitch, he must have called the right girl that word, right? She was like, bitch, I got something for your ass. Okay, so he get out of class. She checks him. I guess his whole family, because, bitch, it was like 30 or 40 of them up in there, honey. His family saw the tea. Bitch, they were like, okay, you about that life, baby girl? You meet us after school. So, bitch, everybody was like, what bus you getting on? I'm getting on 838. I'm getting on 836. Oh, bitch, me too. Well, don't you ride? But yeah, but don't tell them. I'm going to ride this bus. Bitch, they got to that part. We had a park called Cortez Park, bitch. Everybody was fighting at that part. Girl, everybody got off that bus. Bitch, when I tell you, it was a family showdown. Bitch, you had all the people over here, mama, auntie, sister, auntie, uncle, brother, sister, stepdad, and then you have the Asian girl. There was like 20 of them versus, we'll say about 7, 8 of them. Bitch, they had Bronx. Girl, it was just crazy. So like I said, I come from a very crazy place, and I know the struggle of staying with your head on straight. I know that struggle. Thank God I was never, subservient to drugs, alcohol, the need to want to party, the need to want to, have sex and all that stuff. Thank God I was able to, thank God my demons were other than that, like shopaholic, hoarding, like, those are my demons, bitch. Addicted to fucking hot Cheetos and chocolate. Bitch, my demons was not alcohol, drugs, and fucking everybody because they looked good, or they told me that I looked good. But either way, still within me, I still have that fighting spirit within me that could possibly get violent. Okay. So that's why I went and I got psychological help and all that good stuff to prevent myself from going there. Right. I didn't want to be rehabilitated by the state. Okay. So like I said, I understand that struggle. I understand the need or the fight to be your best and to say, oh my God, it's just too much. Bitch, I know that. Bitch, I'm gonna tell you this. I know that. Bitch, I know when I was going through my stuff and people would say, bitch, bitch, why you don't party? Why you don't do that? You a little square bear. Bitch, are you antisocial? Not knowing that I was educating myself on things like behavior, psychology, going to see a therapist. Like I said before, I have a psychologist, a therapist, and a counselor. Active right now, I have a psychologist and a therapist. I have a therapist for Anubis, because I gotta keep him registered, honey. Okay? I gotta keep him registered, even though this motherfucker needs to be look at him. Y'all see this? Even though this motherfucker needs to be trained. He needs training. This motherfucker need an animal behavioralist up over here. Cause he getting older, he getting out of hand. You need to calm it down. You know what he did, y'all? He fucked up one of my pants too. I was about to fuck right there. So, but anyway, so like I said, it's a struggle, and to have those feelings like, oh my God, someone pissed me off, and calm yourself down. And like I said, never have to go to anger management, thank God. Because I said, bitch, if you get out of line, bitch, you might just do some fucking time. And like I tell you guys, I have aunties and I have cousins and males and females that have been to jail for attempted murder, that have been to jail for murder, that have been to jail for being around the wrong people that they shouldn't have been around. And I made a conscious choice to say, bitch, I don't want that. So that's why I always watched out who and what, when, why, and how, and all that good stuff. But anyway, spirituality was my escape. It has been my escape because it really takes you up out of here, bitch. It helps you see the grand scheme of it all and say, bitch, there's a lot more to life than getting high, fucking, sucking, getting drugged out, drinking drunk, bitch, getting drugged out, literally getting drugged out. There's a lot more to life than just that. And even going into the idea of being alive is to experience. And as I will always say, why have chicken when you can have filet mignon? I would say that all the time, to my sister people. I'd be like, girl, listen, I'm picky, honey. Why have chicken when I can have it all? Okay, hello? Why have chicken when I can have steak? Bitch, and not just a regular type of steak. How about a Baja Mojito steak, bitch? I need to get rid of this table, y'all. I need to move this table from here so I'm not banging on the shit. But either way, it reminds me of my deaf culture people, girl. They always banging on something, banging on the door, banging on the floors, all that shit, y'all. Let me tell y'all something about that too. If you know anybody who's deaf or hearing impaired, bitch, be ready, bitch, because they heavy-footed and heavy-handed. But anyway, so like I said, spirituality has been my escape, and that has prevented me from doing things. And even going into like my situations, there's a lot of things I never shared with people, never talked about. But of course, like I said, I deal with people on a day-to-day basis who come to me for guidance, and whether it's mothers, daughters, sister, brothers, husbands, people who possibly have a criminal record, who possibly is thinking about getting one, or the idea is there, right, to do something to possibly get one. Like I said, I've had experiences I don't really talk about, but I've had people, going into being the whole trans thing and always working. I've had guys that were not as business minded, and they were attractive, and they were just macho. And so we would link up because they thought I was, cute. And I was like, bitch, you cute too, nigga. You like a tranny. Oh my God. So, bitch, we were like doing our little fake playing house shit, bitch. I would cook them dinner. They would come over. This one I have roommates and stuff. I would cook them dinner. They would come over, y'all, right? Oh, girl, I was just, girl, let me go to the store. Mama, can you take me to the store? Ask for my roommates, can you take me to the store, girl? I need to cook for this man to show him that I'm good in the bed and in the kitchen. Bam! But anyway, one guy in particular, y'all, because I think that this kind of edged me up out of that, because I used to be into gangsters and thuggish motherfuckers. And I had a weird situation with them too, like deadly too. But this situation in particular kind of got me to edge out, because I want to say maybe 2 years later, I completely stopped looking at guys like that. Like, I'll still kind of flirt and stuff, but relationship-wise, bitch, that's not going to happen. Well, it depends. Call me. But listen, so this guy in particular was a military man. I always attract military men or men that are like uniform wearers. Okay, UFC fighters. It's just very masculine type of businesses and backgrounds. So this guy was a retired or a vet. He was a vet, right? A veteran. He did like 2 world tours, and he got injured on one of the world tours. So he basically needs somebody to take care of him. So I'm a loving person, and at the time I was going to school to be a nurse. So I was like, you know what? This will be a guinea pig. I will combine my hoodoo with my physical medicine. Oh, bitch, you not hearing that. So I literally, y'all, was looking up in vegetables, like what nutrients is in the green beans, and how does that affect the blood and the da. So I was just interested in it, y'all. So literally, I was like, listen, we need to take this to the next step, because bitch, for one, I'm working at, this little minimum wage job. I got roommates, and maybe he'll be my way of getting up out of here where I'm in, right? Bitch, please. Listen, one time I made him dinner. He just had surgery, and he needed help because he had surgery on his leg. Can't remember exactly what it was. He had surgery on his leg. And I said, I'll cook you dinner tonight and we'll watch a movie. And I think we were looking at One Missed Call or something. The one with the girl who babysat in that country house with a pool and shit. Just creepy ass movie. Love it though. So you guys, this motherfucker come over. He come over, and I was living with Lachey and Gail Storm. And I said, girl, I have a date tonight, so you go to bed late because she used to stay up with me and all. I was like, girl, you can go to bed. You can go to bed. Go ahead and go to bed. I got a date coming over. My man coming over. Okay, girl. You cooking up from your fam. Turkey tenderloin. It was like green beans and something else, y'all. It was just a whole bunch of good stuff. He ate that motherfucking food, y'all. And I left some money. It had to be about $200 in like ones and fives and stuff because I was so fascinated with versus having 820s to have like all these ones and all these fives and stuff. So I'm like, okay. So I had it like tucked away, y'all. Now my room used to be dim. I used to like having dim lighting with just candles because to me, I think that's very relaxing. And I also think that it brings in certain spirits. So come on in here, nightclubs. Come on in here, bathhouses. Come on in here. So anyway, this motherfucker, I don't know if he knew this or this was the devil himself, bitch, coming in saying, this bitch got money up in here. And I'm walking out with it. Now, mind you guys, where this money was at, he wouldn't have known it was there at all. Where this money is at, he would have not known that. Okay, something must have said, bitch, she got money hitting right there. So we were eating, and I was like, would you want, do you want some more? I think it was like orange juice and like serum or something. He's like, no, I'll take some water. Okay. Getting up, and I'm thinking, that's a little odd. Getting up, get the water, y'all. He's already coming down the hallway. And he's like, hey, I gotta go. My mom just texted me and said that my grandma would need my help, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what? So anyway, he ended up leaving you guys, right? And I'm just sitting there thinking like, he's acting so weird, right? So I'm turning off everything. I turned on my ceiling fan, cracked my window, and I put on like this ambient music. I think it was like Angels in the Monastery or something. I love that song, by the way. And so I'm just laying there getting into that mode, that relaxing mode. And bitch, it hit me. Check that drawer. Jump up, bitch. Turn on the ceiling fan light. Open the drawer. The money was not there. Now, I'm just like, bitch, maybe I moved the money. I forgot I moved the money because there's no way he knew the money was there. Okay, bitch, we're gonna go to bed. And we're gonna think about it. We're gonna think about what happened. We're gonna go to bed. We're gonna wake up, and then tomorrow you'll remember what you did with your money. Bitch went to sleep, woke up. My mom was supposed to be taking me grocery shopping that day, y'all. With that money, that was my grocery shopping money. Got up, girl. Guys, that motherfucking money was gone. And I was just like crying because I was so mad. And my mom said, what happened? And I said, my money got snatched the fuck up. And of course, she's like, well, do you need me to? No. It's okay. I got cup of noodles in there. I got rice in there. I got beans and I got potatoes in there. It's okay. Were you sure? I'm sure. And then what ended up happening, I ended up eating dinner with LaShannon for the rest of the week. But still, I was like, no, that's fine. So, I'm texting this motherfucker. He's not responding. And I just said, this is just so crazy, y'all. And I remember his whole name, too. I can tell y'all his whole motherfucking name, motherfucker. So I let it go. Because I said, Spirit's gonna get that motherfucker good. And bitch, there we had raccoons and shit. And you know what you do with raccoons, honey. So we had raccoons, bitch. And I said, I'm gonna do some shit with him, bitch. The coon that carries it, the coon that motherfucking takes it. Okay. So, bitch, that motherfucking raccoon, which raccoons are related to dogs, if you do not know. Raccoons are related to dogs, bitch. Do your research. The dog who carried, the dog who bring it. So anyway, look, he looked like a raccoon. Leave me alone. So listen, you guys, this motherfucker thought I forgot about him. 2 years later, this motherfucker tried to hit me up and was like, hi, you looking good, Ma. And I thought about it. I said, wait a minute, I know this motherfucker. Bitch, he thought because he had clear skin, y'all. He had longer hair and he fucking highlighted his hair. I won't go know the fucking is. Bitch, I said, that you blah, blah, blah. He said, no. I said, yes, you are. And just so you know, bitch, I got something good for you. Block this ass. Anyway, I won't tell you what happened to him. So, like I said, I had some experiences, y'all. Got fucking used and motherfucking abused. And that's one of my experiences. So the end of the more of all this, y'all, because I know I'm getting long-winded and I don't want to be here for more than an hour or so, maybe 2 hours. But the moral of the story is, I know what you've been through. I know what you're going through, bitch. And it takes work. You have to work on yourself to get yourself out of situations. Nobody can do you better like you can do your damn self. Okay. Trust me when I tell you this. And the better, the quickest you learn that, the better off you will be. Yes, you have friends. Yes, you have family. And yes, they can love you and they can love you, sometimes more than you love yourself. I doubt that. No one can love me more than I love myself. But, oh my God, they love me so more than I love myself. But they are an extension of who you are, right? They are a support system. They are a net supporting you on your journey. Think about a spider and the web, right? And that's what they are. But you're still your own person. You have to answer to the things that you do. And we can sit back all day long. We can blame everybody, the masters, the mother, my father did it, my auntie. And that's what I say too. Being in that victim role, you automatically go back generations that have nothing to even do with you. Well, white people got me like this, the black people got me like this, the Hispanic people got me like this because I was robbed by, my family was invaded by some Cubans back in 1954. Like, that's fine. But let's talk about what has affected you directly currently. Like, what have you done for yourself to get yourself out of that? Because you talk about other people have done to you, but what have you done to get up out of that and or to learn that life is exactly what it should be and that everything you experience is just that, right? So what have you done with that now? And some people say, well, it's not about that because you can have it, you can work hard all day long and you can build and this and that. And then all of a sudden somebody will just come and take it from you. Well, if that's your mindset, baby, that's exactly what's gonna motherfucking happen. Okay, that's exactly what's gonna motherfucking happen. So it's all about what's in your mind. But like I said, you have to take responsibility for yourself. And even going into spiritual teaching stuff, which I also want to talk about this because, oh shit. And y'all probably thinking about what's in that title. Well, some of y'all are very spiritually in tune and you're very quick with your spiritual senses. Maybe we could do something like this. Whoever can comment on this video to tell me what my title means. When I come back for what I'm coming back for on Monday. Listen, y'all. Listen, see this bat right here? This little raccoon rat thing right here. Okay. Whoever the first two people to comment what it is, what I'm doing on Monday, you will be included in that. And everyone who have joined for the classes and the events that we're offering that actually expired yesterday. And I think two of you get an extension for the necromancy class only because you are a regular of mine. And you support me. Why can I not support you? Who am I? There will be no me on here offering services if you wasn't there. Because bitch, I would have been done. Delete it. Okay, hello. But come on in here. Going into this, I don't think I need to pull this up. But going into this, hold on. Yes, we do. Because it's fresh on my mind. Yes, we do need to pull this up. What makes me get into all this, you guys, because I have my spiritual people online and I have my spiritual people online and in person, excuse me. And it's the same. It's about the same. In person, you get to kind of feel them and see their environment and see why they think the way they think, or why they act the way they act, and why they do the things that they do. And then over the phone, you have to feel that, right? Even sometimes I like to close my eyes and just think about it. Like, if I was there as well, what would it feel like? And then I can like feel that. But anyway, it's the same type of energy as far as people don't really like to listen. And I want to say this because, we're going to talk about the word master and the word slave, because I think that's used a lot, like being mentally enslaved and your mind is a prison and da 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 da. And even going into master teachers, master guides, and I think that another word for master, and I won't say I think, I actually would put some tip on it. Let me go into google.com. We Google definitions. We don't Google magic tricks. Come on in here. Okay. Master synonyms. So synonyms for masters is principal, main, chief, leading, prime, predominant. Okay. And another word for that is using a master. Another word for master is knowing thoroughly, becoming proficient in. So when the word master, we think of now day and age, because of course, you had the slave owners, which were also black, as we talked about before. People think that, that whole black stuff, black hating blacks, barely started when the white man came into the projects and introduced crack and shit. Bitch had always been there. Okay, as we talked about before, Louisiana have 28%. Oh shit, come on in here. 28% of the black slave owners actually came from the state of Louisiana alone. But either way, the word master, like I said, we're so used to thinking that it's something bad, right? Just like the word bitch. And I can even say the swastika symbol. Oh shit, KKK, Ku Klux Klan. That's a K going around in a circle. Either way, the word master, right? Because it had some bad connotations to it, some bad energies behind it, right? Because that's how mental control works, manipulation works. They could be the bitch, they could be the loser, and they'll have you thinking that you're the loser. So the same thing with the word master, they have you thinking it's something bad. And oh my God. And slave too, oh my God, I'm a slave. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh my God, they call me a slave. This is horrible. But I think that if you compare the word master to teacher, right? And professor, chief, guide, spiritual advisor. And if you use the word or, exchange the word slave for not knowing, needing to be led, may have an idea, but need to be educated on something, then you start to see those words as something totally different. And what's making me bring this up, because something happened that I'm actually going to be talking about in the video that I do on Monday. And something happened where someone was stating something and people were getting it all mixed up and loosed up, and the whole Christian thing, why people who are black still read the Bible and all this other bullshit, and where they get that from, we're going to go into Ephesians 6:5, because if you know anything about the Ephesians, which you don't know, we can pull that up as well. But Ephesians 6:5 says, slaves, obey your earthly masters with respect and fear and with sincerity of heart, just as you would obey Christ. Now let's go into this, because we talk about also Christ consciousness. So if you're not aware of how Christ consciousness works, you would probably read that scripture and say that means that the black niggas and the aboriginals need to respect their white slave masters. But in reality, this is talking about a whole new level. This is talking about freeing your lower self. It's talking about understanding that the true I am is a hierarchy. It is a master. As we talk about master, people call themselves high priestesses and high priest. Bitch, if you have not mastered any area of your life or all areas of your life, or the ones that actually matter, like self-discipline, like, bitch, you know that if you go steal something that's wrong and you still do it anyway, bitch, you need some discipline. You have not mastered nothing. But if you understood that once you master what exactly mastering is, or even what the word or the consciousness, Christ conscious is, you understand this right here is talking about freeing yourself that is earthly and tied down. Because let's talk about earth, and we talk about this in the chakras. Anybody who took any of my chakra classes, energy classes, the earth is connected to prison, is connected to anchoring, right? As you go into the root chakra, the root chakra, sacral, earth, and the solar plexus are all linked together, right? It's part of your lower self. It is the third chakra, which is connected to the earth, which is where you become liberated. So in this scripture, it's speaking about the things you used to do. You got to leave it behind, and you have to pay attention to what it is that is leading you to a greater place. Even going into where it says with respect and fear. We say if you don't fear anything, that means it's useless to you. When people say, I'm not afraid, bitch, it's useless, right? But when you're afraid or you're nervous about something, that's a good sign, which people don't understand. That's a good sign, right? Fight or flight. That whole nervousness and all that good stuff, it could be a bad thing where you're nervous because something don't feel right here. But usually when you go on the first date, for those of you who've been married for a long time, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 19 years, 15 years, even 10 years, you were nervous the first time you met your husband. Let's talk about it. You were afraid that he wasn't going to love you or she wasn't going to love you the way that you love yourself or the way that you would love to be loved, right? Or you would have liked to be loved. So going into that's totally different from the physical understanding of that or the physical understanding of that. And that's why I tell people, if you read scriptures and books, watch movies from the physical eye, you will not understand the message in it. If you're looking at decoding, oh my God, they got a white man telling a black man how to blah, blah, blah. Oh, this is racist. You're looking at it from a physical perspective. And this is why your ass is where you're at now. This is why collectively people are still trapped in a certain type of dimension. Because see, we're all getting up out of that. Most of us have already gotten up out of it. And see, even going into that whole fourth dimension, fifth dimension, sixth dimension bullshit, people have not even mastered the third dimension. But you're still worried about how light you are, how dark you are, how fat you are, how skinny you are, how gay you are, how straight you are, versus understanding that, bitch, you operate in all frequencies and all dimensions at all times. But see, when you do not know, once again, slave, you need to be led by someone who's a master. And even going into this too, because of course, the Bible says base your strength before leaving earth. I think a lot of people come to spiritual advisors, in the role of being, a master and then being the slave, them trying to get insight. I want to learn something, educate me on this because I'm not too familiar with this. So I have an idea, but I want to know. A lot of them do not listen to what is being told to them. And then, of course, it happens to me where they don't listen and they think that possibly you hating or what the fuck this training know about what the fuck I'm going through. And of course, a lot of other people getting into their motherfucking head. And then something happened, bump their head, and they come back and say, hey, ooh, do. And it's like, listen, honey, listen, it is what it is. I'm here. You're there. You're seeking me. I'm not seeking you. And not to even say that in a, ooh, I'm better than you, because, bitch, we all still equal, bitch. And you got to have someone higher up than you. Like, I have a master. I got masters, bitch. Like, I don't know everything. And we all have to have someone higher than us. That's what anything, religion, life, like we all have elders, masters, elders, and we all are slaves and or not really knowing, still need to be directed, kind of lost. Right? Kind of, stupid. But people don't listen and things happen to them and they're like, why am I keep going through this? Because you're not listening. Everything that happens for a reason. And one of my people that I met, y'all, I've met 3 clients. Yeah, 3 clients in the past 2 days, y'all. 3 clients in 2 days that just kind of happened. I kid you guys not. One of them was at a grocery store. One of them was at a restaurant, and one of them was at an apartment complex in the parking lot. And they were like, reader, spirit, no, what do you do? Just flat out. And it's so crazy because that's the biggest question. Like, why am I keep going through this? Why am I keep blah, 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 blah? And I'm just like, because you've had many teachers and you had false prophets and false teachers that came. You had real teachers and real prophets that came, and because you were so blindsided by the false prophets, because they said that everything that glistens ain't gold. A lot of people out here glistening, honey. They got the fancy books in the background. They got statues in the background. That's my grandma back in the day when she was in the coven. They got all this extravagant shit. But as we talk about the difference between wealthy people and poor people will wear the Jordans. They'll have jewelry on. Poor people talk about labels and shit. Oh yeah, I got that. Rich people don't talk about none of that. In fact, you catch more rich people at Target and Walmart than you broken poor people. No tea, no shade. You catch rich people in cheap ass $10 shoes because they put their money in shit that earns their money back. See, that's what we're not understanding. So going into that, once you realize what it is, and once you know how to pinpoint, as I said, I'm about teaching people. I'm not about just doing work for you. I want you to know exactly what I'm doing. Not exactly, but I want you to have an idea about what I'm doing. So the next time you go to someone else, if you decide to go to someone else, and I'm so thankful for those of you who have been with me since I started offering spiritual services, bitch. We done a mama, dad, sister, auntie, uncle, brother. You done had children. You done got married. You done lost people. Some of you've been divorced, but other things have come into the picture. We've done a lot. We've grown together. And And I'm so grateful for that. But if you've ever wanted to go off and do something else with other people, Andrew, you said, bitch, I want to try it myself. You have the tools. And that's what I'm about. I'm about eaching one, teaching one. I'm not about leeching one. Bitch, I'm not about leeches. You don't use people to get what you want. I'm about you learning how to do what it is that you need to do to get yourself to where you need to be at. Okay. So, you've had the teachers come and you said, bitch, please. She not getting on camera showing her altar. She not getting on camera showing this and that, saying she was ordained and coming with her head wrap on and shaving her head off to make it seem like she not doing that. So this bitch ain't got nothing. But this bitch is doing something. So I'm gonna go over here because she's glistening. But everything that glistening motherfucking gold. And I learned that a long time ago, bitch. People you thought were your real friends are not your real motherfucking friends. Can we talk about that? And then the ones who were kind of like dusty and busty, bitch, they actually had the potential to be your real friends. But see, they were at where you were at when you met them. And that's why they were kind of offset and said, oh my God, I know that we're going to be friends. I know it's going to be cool, girl. But going into that, this is why you go in these circles. And you even had signs. Maybe you watched a movie where they said some shit where you're like, are they talking to me? Like those, that's spirit still leading you and you're not paying attention. And even going into people too, where I say, like, I've done work with people for a very long time. We've done a lot of work. They invested a lot of stuff, a lot of money. And I'm not about people wasting money. It's cute, it's nice, yeah, ooh, yeah, girl. Every time you turn around, you want to pay for a reading and casework and stuff. But I want you to understand that it's deeper than that. You can't buy your way out of hell. You can't buy your way into heaven. We'll use that as an analogy, right? It is actions and deeds that determine those things, not money. That shit is material, bitch. It's only valuable here. Can we talk about that for a minute? And of course, we go into ancestor money, how it is the intention. You're literally connecting your love and your feelings for your loved ones and those who have passed on. And you're adding a value, right? A face value to it. And then you're burning that to symbolize that. So that $1 million that you're burning off is a symbol of the energy and how many kisses and hearts you're sending them. So that's totally different. But you cannot, it's about what you do, how you think, how you feeling. And I tell people, especially those who took my Goddess intervention, you have to always be conscious of your thoughts and what you're feeling and who you're dealing with. Because if people make you feel some type of way and it's, oh, this is not my character. I'm nauseous. I want to throw up. I have a headache. Oh my God, my back is aching. Cut those people off. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. Cut them off. I'm telling you, you will thank me later. It's not worth losing your hair. It's not worth getting kidney disease. It's not worth getting fibroids. It's not worth getting hypertension. It's not worth any of that. It's not worth it. You are worth more than that situation. And more will come. Better will come. Oh, trust when I tell you better will come. Better friends, better support groups, better support systems. Okay? As we said, change is motherfucking gonna come. When you change within, everything around you have to motherfucking change with it. And it's you that stops or keep allowing that growth to happen. So like I said, they asked about that. Why keep going through this cycle? And I'm just like, teachers came to you and you just didn't listen. Oh, I don't think they're reading me right. I don't think ooh, you're right. I would say, as we talked about before, when we say commercialized, people say, oh, commercialized, da, da, da. There are some authentic people that are commercialized spiritualists, right? Because of course, commercialized go into it goes into a larger scale, mass production, let's do mineral oil and food coloring to make an oil, because if I made 1,000 oils of my whatever oil, then of course that would be probably $1,000 worth of products, and I'll probably make back maybe 1,500. And I'm not really trying to do that because that'll be about 30 days, 60 days. No, we need to make this quick, simple, blah blah blah. So that's where you get these mineral oils and you get these cheap oils and you get these fake herbal baths where they have like potpourri, bitch, using it as herbal cleanse and all that good stuff. So that's commercialized. But there are some authentic spiritualists who are in that, but they're not on YouTube. They're not coming out and they're not actually trying to sell you anything. Okay. So like I said, when you think of commercial, You think of the fake stuff. You think of people acting. That's kind of some stuff. But also, like I said, it's cute. But you have to know exactly what you're for. Oh, that's what I want to get into. So, scratching that for a minute. So going into this, okay. So one of my peoples, and that kind of gave me the reason I want to come in here and do this live. One of my persons asked me, so I bought a lot of candles. I've done a lot of spiritual work. I'm doing a lot of spiritual work. I'm trying to help and cut this short to you guys. I'm not really trying to be here that long. Yeah, it's about 3:51 right now, bitch. I gotta go. So they're like, I want to do a reading, but I'm currently doing work. Will this affect anything? One person asked that, and that blew my wig back, bitch. You see it, girl, it blew that wig back. You see how stiff this wig is, girl? It blew it back. I said, bitch, you own. Let me tell you something. When we do work, right, we try to be as specific and as profiling as possible, right? We do everything intentionally to target a individual or a situation. But sometimes that energy is a lot bigger than you and your understanding, right? So you may have some type of twinkle, or maybe someone gave you a reading at a shop and you said, what do I need? Well, you need that counter, this counter, that counter, this, that. And in your heart of hearts, you're like, bitch, I don't think I got the right information. But they told me to do this, so I'm going to do this. If you start doing that counter work, or you got the reading from that person, then you got the counter work done. And then while those counters are burning, you decide to get a reading done from other spiritualists. Now you have three energies circulating. And now you don't know which way they're being directed. You don't know exactly how it's being thrown, right? You're just making a gumbo, you're mixing up, kind of like a woman or a man sleeping with multiple partners at one time. The woman having three mans within, the same day. She pop her pregnant. We'll say even within a week apart from each other, and she don't know who she got pregnant by. Or the same thing with a man. He has sex, with women who have multiple partners, bitch, and he don't know who he got pregnant. Either way, it's the same thing. You don't know how that energy is going to come back to you. And this is why I tell people, I'm almost to the point to where before I start doing readings, I want to do a pre-reading where I want to see what type of energy is on you, because if that energy is where, girl, because people don't know this. When you get readings from people, you're making contracts with spirituals. And we talked about this before, but we do have new subscribers. And so when you're getting readings done for people, you're actually making a contract with that person's spirits or their spirits, because you're saying, hey, I need your help. So the spirits are revealing to them what you need clarity on. Your ancestors, everybody coming to the table, bitch. Whoever you connect to, they coming to that motherfucking table. So with that being said, if you're jumping on this spiritualist who may not really know some teas, who may even have some bad shit up on her, you done, you take that with you, do your work, go to the next one. And I don't care if it's free readings, $10 readings, $5 readings. You're doing yourself a disservice. And when I say this, people get a little offended. And they're like, well, I mean, it was for free and it was in a group thing, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Before you get readings, you need to first of all have breaks in between each reader you go to. Second of all, you need to know exactly what you're trying to read. As I told one of my people, they are habitual readers. They like to get readings done just because they want to get a reading done. People I've done readings for don't even know what they're doing a reading on. Like, I need a reading. Sit over their money to do the emergency reading. And bitch, we do the reading. They're like, well, I don't know if I want to ask that or ask this or ask that, or I don't know if I should talk about this. I don't know if we should do this or not. I don't know if I should. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know if we should. I don't know. My baby daddy, my baby. I don't know about that. My baby daddy, my baby. I don't know. And I'm just like, but you needed a reading. So did you not know what you needed to read on? You just wanted. So that's habitual readers right there. That's the habitual reading syndrome. I need a reading on just to do it. Girl, you need to know what you need a reading on before you get a reading done, because of course, going into people who are energy vampires. Thank God I'm not one of them, bitch. I think people try to leech off my motherfucking energy. That's why I need to cut my reading short too when I do readings to people, because I think people are trying to pull my shit, because I'm just like an amplifier. I'm just like an amplifier bitch of energy. So they're like, Let me get some of that. So anyway, that's habitual reading syndrome, bitch. You're just trying to get a reading done because you feel like you need one or you just want to get one. Why not let life unfold? On top of that, if you're standing on top of the things that you should stand on top of, you won't have to even worry about saying, well, something just happened. My door, this happened, this did. You don't have to worry about that. Okay. But going into that to answer the person question, they got a reading on the situation and they bought a lot of candles as the person advised them to do. And for me, I'm not really a candle thumping type of bitch. I'm not into that candle bullshit because, bitch, candles are cute. But I told y'all before, bitch, I was somewhere that I can burn candles for 30 days and 30 motherfucking nights, bitch. And we manifested some and some. See, it blows my mind when people are really spiritual or they want to be spiritual, but yet they're looking on outside sources. And it's the oil that got me through it, and only the oil. It's the candle that got me through it, and only the candle. I swear, I went to the spiritual shop and they had a candle that was called All Road Opener, and it was that candle that did it. I promise you it was. Really? You're not promising me shit, bitch, because I know it wasn't that motherfucking candle. Because I could take that exact candle that says open roads to shut a bitch's road. Hello? I use that exact kind of say open all roads and shut all the roads down, bitch. Come on now. It's about you and your motherfucking mind and what you can do. So going to that, she bought all these candles, and I was like, ooh, this is a big mistake, y'all. And matter of fact, we're doing a reading on Monday. I'm going to her house on Monday. But she was just like, honey, I need to know what's going on because this is changes, that change. And I told her flat out. I was like, girl, first of all, when you went to go get a reading done from this reader, they told you to get all these candles. Why would they tell you to do all those candles? First of all, you should only work on one thing at a time, any motherfucker. Well, you should be like, well, I want a car, I want a house, I want a job, I want this, I want that. If you're going to do that, just do one thing to open the roads. I'm doing a car spell. I'm doing a house spell. I want a nigga spell. Like, girl, really? So you're already fucking yourself up there, right? But second of all, if you don't know exactly what that energy is, girl, come on in here. When you don't know exactly what that energy is, you are feeding the energy that is going up against you because you don't know what it is. And I'm just going to do work. I'm going to do work. But of course, in your heart to heart, you're like, is this effective? Am I really doing it correctly? So that opposing energy is being fed. And then when you actually get a reading or while you're doing the work, it comes back that your words for us come into play. You're like, fuck, damn, the person read me correctly. Or blah, 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 blah. No, I'm going to show you, honey. You should have possibly got a second opinion. Or 3, make sure you knew the facts before you got into it. That's why I tell people, spiritual work should be your last resort. Okay. As I told my young, spiritual sister, a couple of years ago where she was being harassed and stalked by people. And I told her, you tried the physical stuff first? No. Yeah, we could do the spiritual stuff, but I definitely advise you to do the physical stuff too to cover your ass. Because God forbid that you have a team of 10 people. Let's talk about this. 10 people that are coming for you. You gotta go. They want you gone. Bitch, they look for any little thing. Bitch, you flip them all up, writing her up. Why would they not? If things start happening to them spiritually, because it's going to happen spiritual first, they're going to automatically blame you. My tires got flat. She did it. Somebody said they saw somebody standing by my car. She did it. Oh my God, the weirdest thing happened. I was at home and I shut my door, my window shattered. She must have did it. So now you got them doing physical stuff against you while you're doing only the spiritual stuff. So you want to do it all. You want to do the physical shit to be protected, mundanely, if you want to say that, and the spiritual shit to make the spiritual shit come into full play. So when things do go down, well, bitch, how's that possible? You're covered. You're covered in all areas. And I tell you guys, there's stories of people that were doing hoodoo or voodoo, bitch, and they got tied behind motherfucking bars because things was not making sense. And it must have been a spirit that did it. I swear I didn't do it. Well, they filed reports and it got it, the courthouse and all that shit got proof that you possibly did do it. You're a suspect because you don't like them, they don't like you. So, bitch, if I'm like, bitch, Think it over thoroughly. Don't just do the spiritual shit. Do the physical shit too. So shit started hitting the fan, and she was like, "Hey, ooh, Well, first of all, honey, don't come at me because I doubt you're doing the physical shit. Second of all, you have to give it all of your trust because, bitch, you've already done the worrying. I gotta have it and I gotta do it. You've already done that. It's not working for you. Obviously, that's why you come to a spiritual. It's not working for you. So going into these readings and these counter works and all the good stuff, you have to know exactly what you're doing. And if you don't know what you're doing, that's why you have spiritualists out there to help you. And now finding the spiritualist, it's not an easy task, but it's something that you have to really pay attention to because the work that you do is an investment that's either gonna help you or motherfucking hurt you. And I see people over and over again that invested in readings, that invested in spiritual services, and they're just still like, $30,000, I'm in a debt, $8,000, where did it go? And I'm just like, well, because you were so hungry. You were so, I need it now, now, now. You don't want somebody sitting there and say, baby, this is going to take a little bit of time. You've been dealing with this for 7 years. Give it 30 days for it to start. I can't wait. I don't got 30 days. You had 7 years. Hello? You had 7 years, boo-boo. Why you don't got 30 days? Also, as I said, this right here and this right here is your greatest motherfucking tools. So why you miss or why you keep going in cycles? Do you know? Do you know? Or is it this and fuck this? Because sometimes people this outweigh this and only this, and then they get fucked up and they're like, oh my god, because this could be manipulated, as we talked about before. This could be manipulated. This could be battered. This could be abused. This could be abandoned. This could be manipulated. This could be controlled. This could have been poked a few times, and it now has shaped the way of how you feel. So I feel like it's right for me to dislike Black folks or white folks. And it's like, what? When you need each other, you all need each other. Bitch, the last time I checked, bitch, you all need motherfucking each other, honey. Because, bitch, also some of y'all right now walk around on motherfucking eggshells, bitch, and ain't got shit and never gonna have shit. Because you think that if I stay with only white folks, they're going to have my back all the way. Yes, they are. If I stay with my Black people, my Black sister, Black power, they're going to get my back too. Ask Al Sharpton. What was going on? Ask Jesse Jackson. What was going on? Hello? Mm-hmm. Some of you out there who had maybe siblings that are, blood Crips on it. Ask the gangbanger that took your brother's life. If that's the case. Bitch, hello? Hello? You're not ready for that. You're ready for that, girl. Look out. Anyway, I won't go into that. That's going to turn into something else. So listen, it's about knowing and, like I said, investing in things that you should be investing in. Some people literally have not. And I'm so proud of one of my people out here, too, because, she was working for it, honey. She said, Mystic, I'm going to do this shit. She could have got some wine. She needed wine. She could have got wine. She could have said, Miss, I need to give me a new wig. She could have said, Miss, I need my nails done. Mystic, I'm not paying that $80, bitch. Bitch, I want to give... Anyway, she could have done a lot with her tea. But she said, I'm actually going to invest in this because I see this working out the way it should work out. And that right there, that intention, that willpower is what creates success. Not hot Cheetos or investing in spiritual work. I'll go hot Cheetos because this may not even work out. Oh, well, bitch, no willpower, no determination, bitch. Now you're going to be looking lonely and shit. Come 2 years, you still going to be asking the same question about bullshit that should have manifested 2 years motherfucking ago. Okay? So learn something today and learn just between being a victim and being victorious. Being someone who is willing to learn or who said, I'm going to learn the way I want to learn. Because like I said, a lot of people are no longer here. And a lot of people will never have an opportunity to get anywhere in life because they want to do things the way they want to do it. Because, of course, going back into family and how they're raised. Bitch, my parents broke their foot off of my motherfucking ass. And I think it was the best thing that I ever experienced in life, girl. I'm not about abuse because, girl, it wasn't no punching and, come on, drag your ass out, get pulled by your hair and shit. It was none of that. But you definitely got spanked. Yes. And I can even do like a compare, you right? A comparison to my household and my auntie's household, right? Because we grew up in close quarters, and a lot of us are like very close together. I think like my eldest cousin is probably 6 years older than my oldest brother, et cetera, et cetera. But a lot of us, we grew up like a year apart, 2 years apart, whatever, whatever. They literally was pregnant on and off from each other. But they got basically abused. Let me throw an ashtray at your ass. Let me throw my high heels at you because you're talking too damn much. Let me throw a popsicle. Let me throw a cast iron skillet at you. Let me throw a knife. Better yet, a fishing pole. They have a needle attached to where, bitch, the needle get caught up in your damn eye. Like stuff like that, And I told y'all, for my brother, maybe that's why he was he was crazy before that. My brother, one of my brothers, my mother did have to break some out because, my mom is a short thin girl and she had this big ass nigga walking up on her. So, she could have did something else because a lot of y'all parents did it. Bitch, they put y'all out. Or some of y'all got taken out by your parents. There's stories about that too. And instead, girl, she grabbed that broom and broke it over his fucking head and said, bitch, wake up. She said, nigga, hello. Nigga, I brought you in. I'll take your ass out. So to wake him up, she hit him up inside of that damn broom. And the second time, it was a damn pot. And then he lucky it wasn't a damn cast iron skillet because we grew up with cast iron skillet, bitch. Hello. So he lucky she didn't bust him beside him with that damn cast iron skillet, bitch. It was a cheap ass what is it? Cephalon pan? Bitch, please. Anybody got time for that? Aluminum pan, bitch. Anybody got time for that? So, like I said, that's the greatest thing, honey. I'm so thankful that my parents put me on Punisher, made me stand in the corners and the walls and put my hands up and shit hurting and shit. I'm so glad. Because, bitch, that got me thinking about other shit. Bitch, if my parents would do this to me, and these are people who love me, imagine people who don't give a fuck about me, how they would chastise me and discipline me. Girl, bye. So going into that, like I said, knowing when to hold them and knowing when to motherfucking fold them. Invest in things that mean things to you, and the shit that does not mean anything to you, bitch, let it go. And I know some of you is like, bitch, it's so hard, Miss, it's so hard, it's so hard, it's so hard. Trust me, I know that struggle, but it can definitely be done. It can definitely be done. We always say, you will do what you want to do. You'll make time for things that you want to make time for, which is true. A lot of us don't make time to clean, cook, take care of our children. We make time for dick, friends that don't give a fuck about us, the bottle who don't really give a fuck about us, maybe even the drugs that don't give a fuck about us. We make time for that, don't we? But I don't got time for that. I can't see her. That's not my man. Oh no, I can't. Oh no, that's not my bitch. When it's all gone, you're going to be thinking about that. Because I'm one of those people, bitch. I'm one of those people, girl. They make time. I'm too busy. Can't do it. I'm too busy saving the world, girl. Oh, I don't got time for that. Bitch, lose someone you love and then you're like, it could just be over like that. Just like that. Bitch, you should have cherished all the minutes you had. And not all of them, because of course you can't live your life with people like that. But when you could have done it. You could have said, okay, you know what? Today, I'm in my feelings. I don't want to, let me do it. And I tell people, around the time that my sister passed away, her friend and her got into a big argument, you guys, and they drugged me into it. 6 months before my sister passed away, they got into a big old fight, you guys. And y'all blew up my phone. And then I have my other stuff that was blowing up my phone. Oh my God, girl, it was just crazy. And so I was trying to hear my sister's side of it, but my sister, is not really, she really wasn't as disciplined as I am with my anger and stuff because of my therapy and stuff. As a lot of my family, as I said before, they like, they're hot blooded and we're going to fight it out, bitch. So my sister, I was trying to hear her story, but it was like, hell no, fuck that, call that, go over there. And I'm like, wait, hold up. bitch, I'm not being the middle person. I'm not being a messenger, right? And then even like my mom was trying to get involved. And I'm like, Mama, don't get up in that. But I know why my sister put my mom up in that. We won't even go on there, but I know why she put my mom in that. And my sister friend, she on the other hand, she's a more shy, sneaky person. Okay, no tea, no shade to her. She's more shy and sneaky. I watch her with one. Yeah, I watch her, bitch, like this. She know that too, bitch. Hello, she knows that, bitch. I'm looking at you, bitch, and I let her know. I'm sorry, ma'am, but I'm watching you. I don't trust you 100%. But anyway, so she actually could voice herself, right? Even though she get into the baby. Oh my god, I didn't want it to. Oh my god, yeah, oh my, So she still got her story out, and I saw the logic in that. I'm like, you know what? I see her point of view, and my sister, she's in her feelings because for real, she was. You did something sneaky behind someone's back. Okay. And then you included someone else in the sneakiness. And then you got upset when that person tried to get sneaky with you. And I tell people this, that experience alone taught me that when you think you're going to do some sneaky shit and people know you're doing sneaky shit, they just might get over on your ass too. That's why you don't do fucked up shit to people. Bitch, you always have clean motherfucking hands. Bitch, when those hands get dirty and they know those hands are dirty, bitch, they're going to be like, listen, you did it to her, now I could do it to you. And that's like, I understand that concept, like you cheating on your wife with a side bitch, thinking that you're going to leave your wife for the side bitch, not even thinking that possibly the side bitch is going to leave you like, because she saw how you didn't care about your wife. And same thing with the men out there. Or same thing with the women out there. They with this man, you the side piece, and you think that this man is not going to say, well, this woman don't value herself because she knew I was married and she thought she was going to be my main piece, knowing she was a sideline. And that's what I tell people, bitch, a man is never going to leave his wife. I've been a sideline before many, many times. He ain't never going to leave his motherfucking wife, bitch. You're going to be sitting there looking stupid. So going into that, there was some sneaky stuff going on. And, like I said, it backfired. And I was just not ready for that. It was like, I don't want to hear all that. So I was so busy, things are really kicking off, but about a month after this started, last summer, things are like person, place, and things. People are calling, oh, come out here and see me. Oh, come out here. And I'm just like, oh my God, I feel so stretched. Even like time to time, I feel so pulled, you guys. Like, I feel like I'm being pulled all directions. But I was just, it was too much. So my sister be like, girl, let's go eat. I'm like, no, girl, I don't have the time to eat today. And I could have went to go eat her, but I'm like, no, because we're going to eat this lunch. It's a beautiful day. And she's going to be like, ooh, ooh, ah, ah, ooh, ooh, ah. And I'm like, I don't want to hear that today. And bitch, I said, bitch, I should have did it. Now that it's over, I'll never have that opportunity again physically. I'm like, bitch, I should have did it. I should have fucking did it, girl. And even going into, experiences now. That's what I said. I make time for people and things that I want to make time for. I'm going to put, a coin off, not coins off, a coin off for something that deals with someone I love and care about. Because, bitch, like I said before, time is ticking. Bitch, people are graduating a lot quicker. And of course, we talk about the spirit that's out here to do those teas. And we all know that, bitch. You got to go home eventually, bitch. We're here for a season because it all has a motherfucking reason. And that's what it's about. So, bitch, love those and cherish those. And bitch, experience with them. And bitch, like I said, even if you're not feeling good, can we talk about this for a minute? Oh shit. Oh, hallelujah. Come on in here. So, one of my best friends passed away, or should I say a friend, because I'm just gonna be honest with y'all, I'm more best friends with Lachey than I was her partner, because her partner, put me in some weird circumstance. We talked about this before. I was kicked out of their house, not one time, but two times. The first time, I was working at a very low paying job. I was short $100 on my rent. And how I saw it was I was there to help. and then you brought two more people in who was making a lot of money and they weren't paying y'all nothing, right? So I'm working hard at this minimum wage job, and I'm telling you that I'm going to be late 1 week on rent because the pay is off. It was like the 7th and the 21st. So, like, she did some stuff to me, y'all, like some real stuff to me, which actually traumatized me, which actually caused me to go into therapy because, bitch, you don't know how many times I lived over and over that thought in my day. And I'm just going to be honest with you guys. Over and over, how many ways I could get back on a revenge. And it was nasty, y'all. It was nasty. I couldn't sleep. I had to work. I couldn't sleep. Lights were turned off. Banging was going on. Boom, boom, boom. I can hear very well. So, I will really have to be in a soundproof room, honestly, to probably get like, anyway. So she just made that day a living hell. So then, of course, I get a notice from my daughter that I had to move. Well, thank God a girl was dealing, I've always been business minded. I was dealing with a man who was also business minded. And he said, bitch, you need to save up your coin because you don't know what's going to happen, sis. Now, the motherfucker ended up cheating on me with one of my friends, bitch, Clarissa. Hey, Clarissa, bitch. But it's okay, bitch. I end up losing a man. And I ended up relocating, bitch, and I moved into a house, a big house. Girl, it was horrible. It was a con art house out. Anyway, bitch, it was a drug dealer. I didn't know that, y'all. The house was broken in, girl. I'm in the shower. I had another dog then. His name was Snowy, all white, Chihuahua and poodle mix, girl. And the motherfucker was like scratching at the door. And I'm like, what's going on? And girl, I felt like I was in a fucking horror movie. And all of a sudden I opened the door. The dog's running. He's barking. Woo, 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 and he's running around. And girl, all of a sudden, bitch, I heard glass breaking upstairs. I ran to the bathroom, I locked the door, and I called the police, bitch. Girl, they were there like that. I was like, I'm white, and there's somebody in the house. Please come and get me. Anyway, so I moved. Okay, so anyway, something was going on. I was in a place where someone left me. Come on in here. I had a best friend who left me for some dick. He left me for some dick, y'all. See, I had my lessons early in life. He left me for some dick, y'all. We were supposed to be getting our place together, growing together. We were gonna grow up and just be productive, responsible adults. Well, I kept my end of the bargain. This old motherfucker, dick chasing ass, can't keep. Ooh, girl. This motherfucker left me for some dick, y'all. This motherfucker said, I gotta go. This dick is important. This dick ain't getting no job. I'm getting the dick good. I'm giving the dick good. This motherfucker going nowhere. So he left me hanging, y'all. I literally, girl, I don't want to think about that, y'all. That was a horrible experience, y'all. I thought I was going to be homeless. I was scared for my life, y'all. I was clutching everything. And I said, God, you did not bring me this far, honey. Hallelujah, hallelujah. And I started wanting some stuff, y'all. Anyway, so, and then I had more people that brought on some bullshit. So they needed my help. And they said, come on in, help us. Da, da, da. Okay. So I gave them my apartment, you guys. I gave them my apartment. And, I was actually good when I gave it up too. I was actually growing into something because, bitch, I was going to leave the state of California then. But I ended up moving in and we ended up moving from that house to another house. And, I was told I was not going to have to pay my rent for 6 months. And once again, I said, bitch, let me save up. So when I do have to pay my rent again, I'll still have money, right? And on the 5th month, come on in here, God. On the 5th freaking month, I can't be mad about it no more. It's the past. On the 5th month, my credit report got locked because someone had got my social security number and they were actually trying to, with my previous name, they were trying to open up cards and stuff. So the credit agency locked my shit up. Because, bitch, at that point, my name has been legally changed for 5 years. So they're like, bitch, wait a minute, hold up. This is the same Social Security number. That's a whole nother motherfucker. Because, bitch, we went down to Social Security Administration. We went down to the DMV, bitch. We went to all vital records, bitch. Everything is legit over here, girl. Hello? Gender mark change on the birth certificate and ID. Hello? Bitch, ain't no Instagram popping up transgender transvestite. Bitch, just a full tranny over here. Hello? Okay. So anyway, girl, I said, bitch, something going on. So I had this client who was getting stalked by these spirits, honey, and he was a he was a anyway, you know, he was into being dominated, and he came over and he said, I just want to say this right now. You have, I think I told y'all this story. He's like, I want to tell you this right now. You have 7 shadow people that are with you. And you guys, I was not fucking thinking, right? Because I was told 8. So it didn't click in my brain because of one go missing, and not shadow people like they talk about shadow people. We're talking about there's energies that lurk with people, and we'll talk about that another time. Maybe in necromancy class we'll go over that. But we're talking about something totally different. Not shadow people, are there lurking, you see them running by you and shit, and you're like, oh my goodness, I'm afraid. I'm afraid. So I was like, wait a minute. A few days later, wait a minute. He said 7. There's normally 8. Something is going down because that spirit is fighting something for me. Something's going down. Bitch, when I tell you it was her birthday and my best friend came on, my other best friend at the time, he's not my best friend no more, came over. We was all gonna go dinner, partying, girl. I was feeling myself. I was feeling cunty, y'all. Yes, girl, I just got my hair braided, honey. I was like, girl, let's go celebrate. Well, she decided not to come. And I said, something funny going on. Okay, something funny going on. Okay. So y'all, yeah, the 5th month. She don't want to come out. So, you know, Lachey was trying to play it off because see, Lachey, she's so cute. Pisces, I don't know why y'all do that. Pisces, I just wish that you water sign people. I wish I could just be so open and honest at all times. I love water sign people, but I just wish you guys could just be so open and just say what you mean and mean what you say. Like for real, for real. Like I wish that. And even when you are being honest, tell it all. So I knew something was off, and you know, Lachey was like, oh, she's not feeling too good, you know. Oh, yeah, she's not feeling too good. And then Lachey said, well, she's not really happy because you know, you brought this person along. And I'm like, well, she knew about it because I asked you guys, could he come over and stay? And you guys said for a week, which technically in the lease, it said I couldn't have guests. So I didn't even have to ask him to come over. I could have just invited him over, but I was being respectful as I am. So you guys, it was just a lot of stuff. Lachey was like, you know, keep your distance. And I just felt it, y'all. Like I was throwing up. Like that energy was heavy. I was throwing up. I was having headaches. I was having diarrhea. I think one time in particular, it was so bad, y'all, that lights, sounds would trigger it. And bitch, I thought I had like MS or something, y'all. It was crazy. Like I was like, oh my God, I'm coming down with something. But it was energy. So sure enough, y'all, I woke up one day already kind of thinking like, bitch, you know what? I think I want to move far away from everybody. No friends, nobody, and just start over. Like, start over. Find new men, new friends, everything. And I opened that door, and the letter said, we're giving you 2 weeks to be out of here. If you're not out of here by then, there's going to be issues. So, you know, I called Lachey and I explained this to her. She's like, I'm going to talk to her. But anyway, so God, that was the second time I was kicked out. Now, that time I got kicked out because I invited a friend over who she really didn't care about because she felt like he was disrespecting me. But I think it was more than just that. Okay. But anyway, like I said, that's the past. We can't really hold on to that. So this person really, pushed me to the ledge, y'all. But they motivated me to really say, "Bitch, you got nobody to depend on." And even when you do want to depend on people, no one's going to really be there for yourself. So, bitch, you got to work 10 times harder to provide for yourself. You got to work 20 times harder to be yourself. And bitch, everybody else, bitch, can walk you blaze, bitch. But ain't nobody gonna blaze shit for you but you. Anyway. So y'all, I forgot I always tell this story because we got so damn long with it. But listen, bitch, she passed away, right? Excuse me. She passed away recently. And of course, it was mixed emotions because that was our past, but we, made amends. And there's times, Lachey and I are best friends, so best friends don't always get along. And there's times where, she was in her little bitchy attitude. I'm in my bitchy attitude. And Gail would come in and say, listen, you ladies need to calm down. And are you gonna call our best friend? You know, she'll tell us, "Shay, you gonna call our best friend? You gonna invite our best friend?" We would go to casinos, y'all. We would go to dinner. We would go to the movies. We would go to the parks. We would do all this stuff, y'all. And even going into like me driving, me get on my fear of driving. You know, Gail Storm actually advised Lachey to let me use their vehicle, y'all. Woo, girl. That girl, because like, you know, I was gonna make a way, honey. I was gonna rent a car. I was gonna pay somebody to get me a vehicle, and I was gonna be driving a motherfucker. But anyway, she told her, yeah, let her know. So they made a California trip recently, and Gail was trying to see her siblings, but her siblings were like, "We don't got time. I'm sick," or they were making excuses, y'all. And like I tell y'all, you could tell me what the fuck you want to tell me, but I know how to read between the lines. See, that's why I said, like, I think I read between the lines. I think my intuition is on the point of reading between those motherfucking lines. You could say Tom, Dick, and Harry, and I read in between, and you saying, bitch, that you not really feeling Harry, Tom, or motherfucking Dick. Hello? Okay, so I could pick that up. So I'm just like, no, there's something else deeper there. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. They regretting it. Because what, 3 months later, Gail passed away. I know they're thinking about it. Like, I know that's eating them up. I know that's eating them up. And so that's the sad part about it. So anyway, bitch, love, live, and yeah. So then, guys, let me see. Then I gotta go, honey. Yes, I love you guys. Like I said, Monday we'll be coming back. We're doing another video, honey. Excuse the long-windedness, but you know I don't really give a fuck, bitch. If you catched on, you catched on. You kept on, you kept on. If you didn't, honey, oh well. Bitch, you can play back and look at it or do whatever the hell you want to do. I don't know. I don't really care. But like I said, Monday we're gonna do a video on something. And I want you guys to just ride this ride with me. Can y'all ride this ride with me, bitch? Can y'all ride this ride? Fantastic voyage. Oh, shit, come on in here. Fantastic motherfucking voyage. Ride this ride with me, y'all, because we're about to start taking a trip into a little bit of the rabbit hole. See, we watched and we watched and we watched these fools, whoever the fools are, you know, we don't know, we don't care. But we watch these fools play outside, you know, and play outside the hole and shit. But they're too afraid to go into the rabbit hole. So we're going to go into that rabbit hole. And this time around, we don't have to really worry about nothing because, you know, we had past experiences, which we will not talk about, where we were kind of touching into the rabbit hole. And we got some warnings. And, you know, I was advised, you know, to not do this and that and all this other bullshit. But either way, we moved past that. We are going to touch just the brim of this rabbit hole, but it's going to be deep enough. And I'm excited because in this process, I could experience or I can express my experience that I had with one of America's top we're gonna just call it what it is. It's a cult, and you know, thank God. Like I said, I've seen other people's experiences. I heard about other people's experiences where it was traumatic for them, and you know, mine could have went down that road. It could have been, you know, crazy, but mine was more so of a mind thing to instill fear in me. And even when I'm sitting there thinking about it, it makes me feel just, oh God, like it was hell. It was hell for probably like, I would say probably like the past 10 years. It was hell. And that's how I always would tell people. That's why I wanted to come on YouTube and I wanted to share my experiences. I wanted to, you know, my other channel, Ancient Magic, was about me blogging about my experience and what I do and da 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 da. Because I know that there's people out there, and maybe not a large percent of my viewers, but there's some of you out there that have been in stuff like this. And or you're curious about it. And if you do not know right from wrong, if you do not know the real from the fake, you will end up in the exact same situation. And in this group, there were actually real people, but they would feed you, I guess you would say, like a dog treats to pull them along. Like, well, you know, if you want this and you can have everything, you know, you want to sleep in there, you can. That's a big place for you. But being you asked for this, Now I'm going to ask you for this. And this is how it works, right? Don't you want to build? And if you want to build, you have to work as a team, right? There's no I in team. And that's why when I hear that now, it's kind of like, bitch, that's what they would say. But like I said, there's some sneaky shit, but there's some stuff that's attached to that is legit and that would actually get you places, especially if you're coming at it from an ancestral, not ancestral, oh my god, ancestral um way. If you're coming at it from they know what they know and you don't really have someone to say, hey, be careful, go, but don't go that deep. Kind of like you learn how to swim, then bitch, you gonna be doing some crazy shit. Basically doggy paddling, bitch. Hello? But if you came into it through an ancestor way and you actually have people to say, hey, listen, I know, blah, 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 you're trying to help, let me help you, and like I said, you wouldn't be doggy paddling, but you'd be out there swimming, learning how to swim, bitch, where motherfuckers can't catch you. So my experience was the doggy paddling experiences, but like I said, it could have been a lot worse if I didn't have someone who I experienced life with around that time. And I'm actually trying to find her actually. And I won't say her name either because she probably hiding somewhere doing what she do. But I love that girl, y'all. I love that bitch. I loved her. And she was crazy. And she kind of reminds me of the girl from The Craft, the black girl. She kind of reminded me of her. Very, very crazy, but very sweet and shy and yeah. So anyway, it allowed me to talk about my experiences, you guys, and of course maybe even change names because I don't like saying the guy and the girl. Maybe even change the names up and give them like, I don't know, titles and names and all that and just crazy stuff, y'all. And just like I said, my experiences of being stalked and harassed, and not just harassed through, we'll say harassed on all levels, and even being stalked on all levels, to where people were like making it seem like they were really interested in me. And then when I start looking into things, so I can tell you guys I have a little bit of PI for me, private investigator. I'm like, wait a minute, that don't sound right. And I do remember this guy saying this and that happened and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, like I said, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. And of course, going to some other stuff. So of course, like I said, I want to give a shout out to my people. Yes, or those of you who contribute to pay for products and classes, because of course, YOT helps support me and what I do. And of course, there's things I do publicly, there's things I do privately. Your things allow me to help provide to people that I love, honey. And of course, if I want to go out and do shit, bitch, I can. If I want to go spend $30 on Buffalo Wild Wings, I can, which I don't eat Buffalo Wild Wings like that no more. But anyway, anyway, but I appreciate that. And then really, really, I want to give a special thanks to those of you. Yes, honey. Hello. How you doing? From those of you out there in we'll say Suncisto. How you doing? Yes, honey. He's not on YouTube. He doesn't have a YouTube channel. Come on in here. And beautiful, beautiful, honey. And of course, a shout out to the nurse out there in Florida. People don't like when I say her name. I don't think that people don't like what I say. I think that people get a little, oh my God, oh my God. So shout out to the nurse out there. Hey girl, I see you, I see you. A real, real special thanks to her. Honey, words, listen, words cannot express exactly. And also, guess what? I'm also offering something before I go. I'm offering something for Sal when we're doing something, but I'm also offering something outside of that. Because when we were over there in Arizona the first time, and yes, I got to whisper, bitch, because girl, you never know. When we were out here, when I say you never know who's outside, bitch. Ain't nobody up in this house, bitch. Hello, this is my shit. But when we were over there in Arizona, girl, we went to some beautiful places and did some beautiful things, honey. And so anyway, I'm going to be offering something. And it's going to include a lot of tea that I think will be very beneficiary to those of you out there, all of you. And I actually want to make it probably a limited thing to where I even will probably do so many. And then when it's down to two more left, maybe, I don't know, raffle something off. I don't know. But I want it to be very personal, right? I want it to be very personal and powerful, right? And we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that probably like by Tuesday or Wednesday. Because of course I want to fully get the deals that we're currently working on out. But shout out to you, you know, the nurse out there in Florida. And so I like to say, shout out to everybody else who've ever thought of me and, sent me $2, $5, $3, 50 cents, $1 you ever pay for any classes, all these stuff. I really appreciate that, honestly. And of course, some of y'all, I'm still motherfucking waiting for that email. See, let me tell y'all about some of these motherfuckers, y'all. Some of these people be buying classes and they don't email me. Some of the people be paying for readings. So we're going to talk about it really quickly. Some of the people pay for readings, y'all. They send them on there for the reading. I don't get an email saying, hey, yo, you get it. One of the people, I've been emailing this bitch for 5 months, bitch. I haven't heard nothing back. I said, bitch, you know what? Okay. But I'm just like, dude, if it's a donation and you just bought class to donate to me, say that. Say, Mystic, I bought those classes to donate to you. Say that. I doubt that though. But, get back to me. You got the number. You got the Skype. If you don't have the Skype, we're going to give that out because y'all going to be calling that Skype. We're not doing phone calls tomorrow. We're going to do Skype. But you got it. You got it. You got it. Girl. Leave me alone. I know what time it is. I know what time it is, honey. You're trying to tell me to go to bed, y'all. We know what time it is. Look. Because yeah. But she ain't want us to look, but she ain't want us to get put out with these on, but she ain't want us to it's too cold outside. You ain't want outside. It's hot in here, but it's cold out there. But you ain't going outside. You ain't going outside. Talk about that. You gonna talk about that? You need to start getting up on me because when I get my other baby, she gonna be able to get up on me like that. When I get my other baby, honey, let me get my other baby. Come here, honey. Oh, how you doing? Hey, baby. Oh, she's so cute. Come over here. She's so cute. Anyway, y'all, listen, y'all. I got move. Leave my baby alone. Leave my baby alone. She's a cute baby. Yes, she is. Her name is Brazilian Wave. How's she doing? It's okay, girl. I know, girl. Mm-hmm. Girl, I know it's okay, girl. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Shh, shh. It's okay. Listen, leave her alone. Bitch, leave her alone. It's okay, baby. It's okay. I know. Listen, you're in her business. Leave her alone. She's not climbing up on me like that. It's okay. I know. Listen, guys, let me go. Anyway, let me see. Let me go. Listen, 28spirit8mystic8 at gmail.com. The number 2 spiritmystic.com or .blogspot.com. And of course, one of my people say, hey girl, listen, y'all, one of my people made me a website, you guys. Listen, we never talked about this. One of my people out there, she is so computer savvy, you guys. She made me a website that I've never published to you guys. And well, because it's not spiritual, it's another website. And y'all, I gagged because I was checking my email and she sent me the link to the site. And I said, I need this bitch to hook it up again. So, she knows she is telling me, hello, you owe me 2 birthday presents anyway. Can you just go ahead and do what you need to do? Or can you do that? Yes, honey. And we're going to advise everything and all that good stuff. And of course, like I said, if you are wanting to purchase anything off Blogspot at this time, send me an email and we'll go over that because, of course, we're changing around things, reading styles, all that. We're going to minimize things. We're going to minimize consultations, readings, products. Some of the products I'm no longer going to carry unless, of course, you know me and because people hit me up for stuff that I don't even offer them and I do it for them, like purchasing candles for them because I live in a very spiritual California spiritual period. I live in a very spiritual state and spiritual to the point to where, if you're into, anyway, I don't want to get into that because of course that opens up the doors for other shit. But anyway, this person knows what I'm connected to. And they say, hey, can you, ooh. And it's nothing, girl. It's nothing, girl. It's nothing. It's everywhere. Everywhere. So herbs, incense, certain things I can get. So she always calls, say, hey, can you send over 2 boxes? Or I want 3 of those, 5 of those, 2 of those, 7 of those, give me 20, give me 5, give me 40, give me 2 of those, 10 of those, 9 of those, do. So, like I said, we do stuff, you know. I love my people. You know, I don't have to do it, but I do it. I love my people. Let me help them because I want them to get there. Anyway, let me stop being dramatic. Come on here, Magic Cat. How you doing? Hey, Successfully, long time no see. Hey, Cleopatra Gold. How you doing? Yes, honey, girl, tuning in while getting ready for it. I know that's right, Success. Long time no see. How you doing out there in Florida? Yes, honey. What you doing out there in Florida, Florida? Y'all, I'm actually thinking about something when I do the video on Monday. How am I going to do it, y'all? Because this room is like so, I might have to do it in my living room. Damn, y'all, I have to move the computer and everything up in there. Because the table is so long. I mean, I could be simple and do it on something small like this, honey. Right? Yeah. We'll see how we're going to do that, honey. Come on. Good morning, TC. How you doing? Yes, honey. Yes. Good morning. Yes, Magic Cat. Ow. Come on, honey. Stop doing that to me. But listen, he'll fool, honey. You know he gets jealous. Listen, he always gets jealous. Listen, TC. He needs to act right. I don't know what was going on with him, but this motherfucker ate one of my finger lipsticks. Motherfucker bit into one of my eyeliners. Now, the eyeliner he bit into cost me $13.99. Now, some of y'all may say, that's not really that much money. Bitch, for some motherfucking eyeliner, bitch, that's sure the fuck it's a lot of money. Because, bitch, then I have to go pay $13.99 again. Hello? No, we're not doing that. Bitch, you see how tight I am with wigs and shit, girl. You're lucky I'm investing in this human hair wig that's coming, y'all. When till y'all see this wig, y'all? Yes, girl, so beautiful. So beautiful. When till y'all see this wig? Anyway, so, yeah, he been acting a fool. And then tonight, or last night, he grabbed one of my pink markers while I'm doing the work on for somebody. He's just sitting there looking, you know, because he gets in like a little daze and shit. He be like, you know, so I'm just sitting there doing it and I'm looking at him and I'm like, So he's just looking at this little marker and it might have scents or something on it. I don't know. But I put the lid on, put it down. I get up and he's looking. I turn around and go to the bathroom. Normally he trolls after me. Do my little thing, get up, go in the room. Guess what he had? The fucking marker. Like just biting into it, y'all. The groove marks all around the lid to where when I was trying to open it, he bit the lid so tight that it was hard to open. I said, you motherfucker. No, we're not doing that. So thank God he have not chewed wires. He's not chewing wires. He don't chew shoes. But bitch, I'm like, this motherfucker, he gonna get it. He gonna get it, honey. He gonna learn that lesson. So yeah, he get jealous all day long. When I get that other dog, he gonna really get jealous. Okay, TC, when I get that other dog, he gonna say, ow. Bitch, I sent you a package. Yes, I did, honey. Yes, I did. Yes, I did, TC. Thank you so much, honey. Come on, Magic Cat. Listen, he tried it. He tried it, Magic Cat. He tried it, honey. But listen, you guys, we're getting ready to hit the road again. This is my amber oil, y'all. Straight from Dubai. Y'all, you know I'm connected in all places, girl. You know it, honey. You know I'll be going over there into those stores and girl, they just be gifting me things, girl. They gave me amber oil, y'all, like resin, girl. Like there's actual amber resin in here. I think I told y'all that before. Lavender oil, like actual, like distilled lavender oil. Like I think doTERRA is a popular essential oil in the United States, y'all. Like this shit is top, like above that. Like it's really, really nice. They even store the oils at a certain temperature. And they were just like, you want it? You want it? I'm like, girl. And then they gave me some Kevda incense and a whole bunch of stuff. But let me see where that small bottle. Look at this, y'all. Do y'all know what this is? Oh my God. I almost forgot what this was for beginning, y'all. Do y'all know what this is, y'all? Y'all know what this is right here? Yes, as you see, it's brand new. Bitch, this is for the matter of fact, I'm gonna put this in Rico's tea. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, yeah, listen, y'all need to get into that Arabic tea, honey. I'm telling y'all, girls, y'all better get into that and that shit. Ow, okay. I haven't offered a class on Arabic magic, but I thought about it. But that stuff's a little more heavier. That stuff you have to really fast on and stay away from alcohol and sex and a whole bunch of other stuff. But either way, and there's some stuff you could do while you still do that. But when those spirits take over, bitch, you just might be doing some crazy shit. We'll keep it at that. But y'all, listen, I love them and their oils and their oud and all that shit, honey. They didn't have any of that, but they had everything else. I said, bitch, let me take it. Gardenia, white rose, and like I said, you could tell it's pure stuff. Like ain't no synthetic tea, y'all. And I found this in my car, y'all. I cleaned out my back seat, and it was on the fucking floor, and I'm like, oh my god, y'all. And see, real oil is liquid. It's not. You see how watery that look? Real oil is not thick. That whole thicky bullshit that y'all be seeing that oil, honey, that's like this. No, because this is more pure too. It's kind of like carrier oil with infused stuff in it. It's more like an infused oil. This is actual oil, honey, like the essentials of the stuff. Anyway, y'all gotta rub this on me, y'all. Smells so good. Anyway, y'all, you said it was his highness toy, y'all. He don't think I know where the toy is at. Fucking toy. No, stop that with me. No. Anyway, so I will see you guys the next video, which will sure be Monday. I gotta go wash this face, brush my teeth, y'all, and relax myself until I fall asleep. Yes, honey, until I fall asleep. Yeah. My baby tired too. You tired? You wanna go down there? Wanna go down there? You gotta go down there. You gotta go down there. Cause I wanna psycho pee pee, y'all. We were gonna psycho pee pee. Let's go pee pee, y'all. Yeah, there was a little old dog, a little old chihuahua. Her name is Fontana. She was very old. Her face was white. And Anubis, you guys, was so, he was just so like, he was just so just watching her. You ever see like the babies watch the old people? The babies watch the elderly, like they just be looking. That's what he was doing, y'all. He won't go on the phone or nothing. I said, oh, he was paying his respect to the elderly. Ain't that right? That's so cute of him, y'all. He was being a cute baby that day. He was being so cute. He said, Fontana, she's the old doggy. I don't want none of that because she's a little older. But Mama, I need some because I need some of that. But she's a little older, Mama. I don't do nothing to her. What is that? Can I see that? What is that, honey? Look horrible. My baby. Anyway, y'all, let me go. How much is that oil? I got it for free. But I believe I asked him, and I know the amber one, I think he said was $23.99. And then they had lavender, jasmine, gardenia. There was like 23 7-out oils, TC. One of them, I know that I smelled the oil. It gave me a headache. I don't know what it was. It had a name, and he told me what it was in English. And I said, no, I don't want that. It gave me a real headache. So I was like, well, I think I'm allergic to that one. But yeah, but I know this amber one, I think he said was like $23.99 or $25.99. And then this one right here was possibly the cheapest. Because I'm telling you, they just gave them to me, honey. I kid you not. I'm telling you, today, today, maybe this guy likes me. I don't know. The other day I asked for onion rings, honey. Well, My friend wanted to buy her onion rings. She was going to send me the money, but he gave me the onion rings for free. But I still charged her. Come on in here, bitch, please. Yes, I did charge because she charged me for everything. I charged her for the gas and the time. So tonight I was having a little craving, and I said, let me go in here and get some cheesecake bites because it comes with caramel and chocolate. And I feel like chocolate and caramel tonight, bitch. Why not? Why not? I feel like all this chocolate has some caramel drizzle. Catch that tea. Okay. So I was like, yeah, can I order some cheesecake bites? And he's like, yeah, don't worry about it. I got you. I'm like, wait a minute, hold that. Again, y'all. So I was already kind of awkward, like, what? Oh shit. You give me free onion rings just 2 weeks ago. Now you give me free. So I don't want him to think that I'm coming there to get food just because it's for free. Because honestly, I didn't know he was there. But like I said, people just always gift me stuff, and people be like, "What did you do for that?" Nothing, bitch. I just showed up. We went to this little country town. A guy paid for gas and pumped the gas for me. She's like, "What did you do?" Bitch, you were here the whole time. I told y'all, she's a white girl, so she think I'm white, I'm privileged. That's what I said. What is white privilege, girl? Because I'm the last time I checked, bitch, I'm brown skinned, honey, and I'm not light skinned. I'm brown skinned, bitch. Get to that gas station, girl. They bypassed her. No, she don't check, bitch. That girl, they bypassed her, girl. We parked. She did a little U-turn to park her little car. I did a U-turn, bitch. Bad bitch. Didn't even get out. The motherfucker's like, "Do you need any help?" No, I don't. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Come on, let me help you out. I'm like, what I need help with then? And she's lurking in the shadows, like, girl, something go down. And he's like, let me get your gas for you. And I'm like, okay. So I go pay. And he's like, no, no, I got you. Okay, bitch, pump the gas, y'all. I rented a Chrysler 300 2017. Bitch, he filled that tank up, bitch. I'm gagging. I'm telling you, bitch, like, I don't know what it is, but I got all this shit. And my friend was with me when I got this stuff too. Because they sell like rice and stuff. She was like, let me go in there and see what they have in spices. Um, and she was like, girl, and he's like, you want this? Like, how much is it? No, you could just have it. Oh, thank you, honey. What else? You want some incense? Yes, I do. He gave me the Arabic lavender incense, like I said, Kevda incense, which is good for money and stuff. And he gave me something else. Oh, then he gave me a bag of actual nutmeg, y'all. Like actual nutmeg, like the whole nutmeg. And I think that's like 15.99. But she gave me that. Okay. I said, thank you so much. See, when you give to others, things happen to you, girl. I don't know. I know how to do nothing for it. Okay. The guy who pumped my gas got my number, but we talked for like maybe a day or two. And then I told him, I'm not from here, I'm visiting. And then he's like, obviously, yeah, baby, I live about 500 miles away from you. Gotta go. Love you. Okay. But yeah, TC. Anyway, let me go, honey. Yes, let me go. Bye, everybody. Thank you. And I'll see you guys on Monday, honey. And like I said, those of you who signed up for that class, yes, honey, we had a lot of y'all. Bitch, I said two more people. Bitch, five of y'all signed up. Listen, okay? So we're getting the class together. And like I said, I'm going to actually put you guys in on some. I got a little extra some because there's, like I said, altogether there's probably like 9 of you. So it'd be impossible to focus on the class and do what it is that I want to do. So I'm going to do the person I said I was going to do for sure. And then everyone else, maybe, maybe we'll do like 3 of you to where you get included in something. And like I said, we'll talk about that on Monday. Because Monday, bitch, is my day to motherfucking relax. Don't call that phone, bitch. Like, really, honestly, y'all, that 916-0009 number, girl, is really, it's not going to be active next month. Like, for real, for real. See, I'll be able to call me via the Skype or I'll be calling you. Don't call me. My phone will call you. You send an email, I'm calling you blocked. Girl, we're not doing that. I love y'all very much, but unfortunately, girl, I'm not at your accessibility. If you want my time, give me a dime. Not literally. I'm just saying. Yo, This is cracking me the fuck up right now. This motherfucker is sitting in the corner of the bed like this. Bitch, are you okay? You ready to go to bed, really? I've been talking too long. You. Who you think you running? You running somebody. Fuck you, nigga. You think you running somebody, y'all. You ain't running nobody. Listen, y'all. Let me go to bed, y'all. I gotta go. And my face is starting to itch too right now. Yeah, I got my face is itching. Let me go, let me go, let me go. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Yeah, we gotta go, we gotta go. I shouldn't be dangling this hair like that and destroying it, y'all. Girl, this is good. This is some cute hair, girl. Yes, honey. Some cute little hair too. See that, girl? Oh, it sheds though. Maybe because I'm yanking it. Good hair though. A quality hair, girl. A quality hair. Anyway, you were going to give you a dime. I know that's right. I know you. I know that's right. Yes. This is Monday. Monday, I will come back Monday and I will tell you guys the time. Of course, it'll be a time for everybody because I know a lot of you are East Coast and some of you are, for those of you who are way across the water, it's going to be hard to do that. But definitely for East Coast people, be at a presentable time. I know a lot of you are free between the hours of 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. So I will try to keep it in between the hours, Eastern Standard Time. And like I said, I'm excited. Something that's resurfaced when it first popped up. See, it's so weird how Spirit work out. I'm really going to be done. Spirit says, do this. And I say, you know what? No, because I don't want to look like I'm jumping on certain things. And then sure enough, y'all, things go away and then come back. I tell you guys, not for nothing and not just to say this, we talked about December being Olokun and Poseidon and all that good stuff, and how that was Wendy Williams, and I told you that 2018 was going to be 2019 was going to be Wendy Williams' year, bitch. Hello, I said 2019 was going to be Wendy Williams because it's the year of Olokun. We talked about this, girl. Hello. We talked about it. We talked about changes in waters and depths and things coming from beneath the surface. Everything has come to the surface. As we talk about with the president who currently runs this country, how he is everybody's subconscious or deep-rooted stuff coming to the motherfucking surface. Hello. So going into that, Spirit said, talk about it. I said, no, I'm not going to talk about it. And I didn't. And then sure enough, bitch, look what started happening. We already knew that. Okay. Going into even the situation with TSM and KH, THUGW, whatever. Bitch, we knew it was going down because bitch, we said it was going down. And I said, bitch, there's some tea going on here. You got the person who's been violated secretly behind closed doors, and they were violated by a man. And then you have someone who is a woman, but who presents stuff as male still, right? So this woman is already a little bit like, what, who, how, who? And so there's just a lot of confusion energy there. And I said, bitch, we knew it was going to go down. Going into this situation, when it first happened, I want to say a year ago, maybe a year ago, I was going to talk about it. And I said, no, that's not really my concern, right? No, I'm not going to do that because I don't want to get distracted or distract other people. But now it's come back up, and I said, bitch, it's meant for me to talk about it. It's meant for me to give my perspective on it and the numbers and the names and how things are playing out. And we're going to touch it lightly because of course this situation is so deep rooted in a lot of stuff that I don't even want to stir up that energy because I feel like somehow, some way that someone that I'm connected to is also connected to the situation. And I don't really like doing that. That's what I tell y'all, like, I really won't read best friends of mine. Like, I won't do it. Things will come up and I'll try to shut it down out of respect because I don't want to see, oh my God, my best friend is like that. Oh, my best, like, I don't want to do that. So things will come up and I will try to. And I tell you guys, with my best friend, I told her we won't do that. Things come up, I won't say it, and things come up for you, you don't say it. We'll respect that and we won't go into that because that, that's a little too personal. But like I said, for people who are not my friend or we're not connected, I don't mind reading you and seeing what, but like I said, my mom came and said, girl, give me a reading. I wouldn't do it. People that I'm really closely associated with, like I said, my friend out there who's now back in Texas, same thing. She's like, girl, I want a reading. And I'm like, well, she didn't tell me everything about her, but still, it's just, I don't know. That's not fun to me. Let me read somebody I don't know so I can tell you exactly what you don't think I know. So you could say, oh my God, that's what I like. Not know, well, I'm this sad. And I'm like, oh yeah, well, this is coming up. And then you're like, well, bitch, you know that because you know me. Okay. So let me give you something you don't know. But like I said, I want to lightly touch over this because I think that someone I know is connected to not all of this, but somehow the way they're connected to it, and like I said, it's some deep shit, and I want to give ideas about it, and this is one situation I want to talk about, and maybe like I said, do a weekly show. We made it on Wednesdays because that's my day, but unfortunately, Wednesday through Sunday is really, really crazy. Sunday evening, Monday, Tuesday, it's a little slow. I can really plan around that. But yeah, all those other days, it's a little crazy. It's crazy, honey. But that's what we're going to do. So like I said, Monday, I'll come back for sure tomorrow night. Maybe it'll be a video where I go over, or tonight, where I'll go over what time. Okay. Come on, 3C. How you doing? Yes, honey. Listen, I got to go further. Love and light, everybody. I gotta wake up in 6 hours. Okay, listen, honey, hello. Don't listen. Don't be trying to rush me down. You don't run me. You don't run me, honey. You don't run me, honey. Honey, you don't run me. He think you run me, y'all. He think he my daddy or something, bitch. You don't run me. I run you. Do y'all kids run y'all? Is that what's going on out there? Hello? Do y'all kids run y'all? That's what's going on. Because see, he think he gonna be running me and that I'm gonna do what he tell me to do. I'm gonna jump when he wanna jump. Bitch, bye. Bitch, you can go out there all day long. You don't gotta be right here away from me. This is what I'm saying. Come on, y'all. Look. Y'all, let me go. Let me go here. Let me go. Let me go, you guys. Bye, everybody, and see you guys again on Monday, honey. I gotta go. Bye, honey. Love and light. Oh. Yes, honey. Love and light.